You spit everybody in the ground. Oh, baby.
He about to tear the roof off. Get ready to rumble, young blood. Good, MP?
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. And welcome and thank you for spending this holidays. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
And MP said he wanted to outplay every player in his rookie class. Easy to say, much harder to do.
In terms of rookies, MP is up there in talent, and we've seen flashes of it. I think he's had a good year. I wouldn't call it great quite yet. There's some room for improvement for MP. But honestly, guys, that's all rookies at this point of their careers.
So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Well, you knew it was simply a matter of time. It's happened. MP inking his first major shoe endorsement deal.
And some guys would start humble bragging over this. But MP is as gracious as they come. He's the perfect ambassador for New Balance in terms of image and accountability.
Executing the plan here early, still haven't missed a shot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Smith. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
MP has already learned an important lesson in this league. Make every one of your opponent's shot a tough one.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Hornets. Off target from three-point range.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in double-digit lead in the first quarter.
To the inside, looking to win the run. And there's a nice layup by Şengün.
That is where Şengün is best, around the hoop with great touch.
It's Bridges on the wing. Down low. Outside Van.
Hello.
The teardrop. And he lays it up and in.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. It's a 10-point game. And Şengün throw it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Rockets trail by 10. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Smith with a screen on ball. Van Vliet misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
To the middle. Here's Williams. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's Van Vliet. 23 points his last outing. Knocks down the triple.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Ball against Van Vliet. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 8.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And it's good for 2. Şengün's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, sometimes you got to flex on him. That's what Şengün just did.
Williams passes to Ball. Back to Williams. Şengün with a steal. Pass to Green. The rebound by Mann.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Miller. Green's checked in for Mann. And it's Micic in for LaMelo Ball. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Eason's checked in for Smith. Griffin comes in. Changes. MP comes in for Williams. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Bridges. Dylan Brooks checked in for the Rockets. Van Vliet comes in for Shepard. Here's Ball. Give him 8. They've got Williams. He's out there with Mark Williams. LaMelo Ball is out there with Green. And it's Micic in at the shooting guard position. That's the Hornets 5. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be, rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
You look at Miller, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
MP no good. Rockets trail by 8. Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done. Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And that one drops for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
VanVleet outside. Outside Eason. Pass to VanVleet. Launches a three. Sends it home from three-point land. VanVleet's got 5.
Set him up properly. VanVleet will knock that down.
MP, a screen on VanVleet. Ball passes to MP. Miller on the wing. Back to ball. From deep. It's hauled in by Houston.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This is VanVleet's calling card. He's actively looking to fire from deep.
Good. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
VanVleet finds Brooks. On the wing, Green. The rebound by MP. MP's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball passes to Williams. Oh, MP with the hammer.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Green. 17 points in his last outing. Clock at 6. Look at Green with a hand in his face.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Hornets. They lead by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously first is me.
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
They're not showing enough fight defensively. Take some pride.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers was definitely a factor. He tallied 10 points and also made a difference with 7 rebounds. And when you talk about that game, he was just everywhere. Huge for his team. Back to you.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Brooks finds Van Vliet. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. Well, you look at Williams, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Hornets, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. Picked by Smith. Releases. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
Inside. Work in the interior. MP.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Rockets trail by 3. Van Vliet with it. Give him 8. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got 8 rebounds in the game.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Back to man. Şengün against MP. To the middle. No good on the shot. Good D by Şengün. The Rockets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense
Motherfucker, watch it.
6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Mark Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Micic comes in for Ball. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. Shot clock at 3. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. Some great defensive players in our freshman class this year. Let's see who is leading in rookie steals. 5th on the list, MP.
You just love the effort he puts in on defense. Rare to see a rookie who can disrupt offenses like him.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Bridges. Pass to Williams.
Hello. Okay.
On the wing, Green. 3-pointer. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Green. Williams has got 6 points. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 6. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Williams' shot is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside, Green. Şengün, the screen to end the run. And it's MP with a rebound. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT. PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Down low. Şengün with a steal. On the wing, Thompson. The 3-ball. The rebound by MP.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
And that comes off the assist by Green. 18 points for him.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Misses the jumper. And so it's MP making things happen for the Charlotte Hornets. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. More 2K action in just a moment. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hornets leading by 8. Green out there with Grant Williams. Here's Brooks. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Şengün. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. All no good. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Banked it in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 2.
So quick on his feet. Van Vliet takes off at full speed.
MP, a screen on Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. All no good.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Green with a screen on Miller. Here's Brooks. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now a 4-point Houston lead.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
Şengün with a steal.
Hello.
All by himself. Ooh, Williams with the block. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Hits the target from 18 feet.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And it's Green missing. Charlotte's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. MP, the pass to Bridges. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Here we go. Man with it. Green picks him up. Oh, and
What a gutsy bucket. He's showing a lot of poise at the right moment.
the Rockets trail. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Bridges. And Bridges with the jam.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And for the Rockets, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Green. Shot to stop the run. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Smith. Şengün in the post, covered by MP.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. They've led by as much as 10. Jacks up with 3. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Williams. And it's in.
Pressure is a privilege. Critical shot from MP. This kid does not fear anything.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Not a guy that can tell me to go. Step my own thing. Learn how to be.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Huge points from Şengün, the big man from Turkey, stepping up.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here.
Right now. You want to call it Joe?
Here's Green.
Joey woke up one morning, he was tired of the world, he was tired of the dreams of himself. He lived in the city and college, now he addicted to all of this shit. Tired of looking at job.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
The three, Smith. The rebound by MP. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although it's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And that one's good for Brooks. Bridges outside. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping. MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
MP like the artist you like.
I got to deal with it's calling me and asking me hoes and all this free money and I pay for still
They call this place the phone booth. So develop a duck.
You should have come after that.
I'm like, how the fuck do you even get it? I don't know, AP out of some skinny jeans. Like, how the fuck they even fit in it? I gotta sit at the table back to save me a spot. I'm watching I get with deep. But how did that was silent? She was sitting on top of shit and take shit from me to left. It's alright, got a lot of money. He ain't a crash, I need to support. I used to hold it in this one. I'm about it. I heard about that love. Smoking, I'm like, nigga, I ain't talking to me years today, and I ain't crazy. I said it, man. I think I'm stupid or something. Saying I'm not even getting it. I'm getting it. I catch my sentence. I stand around the bill. That's why I'm talking about it. That's why I'm talking about shit I've been through. Niggas need wrong. You thinking they know something. Nigga, they don't been on the phone no more. They call me and ask me how it's not. It's not free money hard and I pay for his lawyer. But still be missing the stories. And I'm just talking about how I'm feeling. Just give me a beat and I'm telling you all. Be on the law.
I'm talking Lakers, this is issue.
I'm lost. I'm losing my way. It's kind of funny ways.
I didn't do that shit once. So
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. It's that time of the year. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way.
I'm gonna keep on playing for
season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout. How would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Well, MP certainly is playing well, especially for a rookie. But I think he could be doing more to show he's truly elite. He'll have to continue that tireless work ethic to make that happen.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Ball runs point with Martin out on the wing. Up it forward, it's Miller and Bridges. And it's Williams at the 5 down low.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here is Miller. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. All of a pick from Williams. They get it back. Out to Miller. Pass the ball. Martin with the screen for Ball. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up a little. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's Martin missing. Kuzma outside. Ball against Poole. Wide open. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to slice the board and keep the play alive.
Here's Ball. Takes it off the glass. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now here's Kuzma. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
Here is Miller. Here's MP. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Wizards shooting their first free throw tonight.
For Washington, Jordan Poole. One shot.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And the Wizards making a change here. Ogden's checked in. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You look at Denver, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Hornets, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Valanciunas finds Bay. Poole with it. Valanciunas with a screen on Ball. Here's Poole. It's rebounded by Charlotte, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponents. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Here's Poole, following the basket by MP. Pass to Valanciunas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets club have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on the quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Stars checked in for the Wizards. Koulibaly comes in for Poole. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Mark Williams has checked in for MP. Williams comes in for Bridges. Josh Green's checked in for Martin. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. Now here's Miller. Nothing on the board. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the three ball.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke is exactly what you want in a wing.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now Sarr fires the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The refill. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Mann. Here's Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
Welcome to the broadcast. Broadcast live stream.
Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
Alright, so
it makes a ton of sense when you can.
Welcome. If you're joining, looking at Chico.
Washington. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Cody Martin comes in for Josh Green. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. And it's ball in for Trey Mann. On the court for the Hornets, Williams is out there with MP. Then it's Martin. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. MP in the last game against the Rockets delivered quite a performance. He scored 24 points, and his glass work resulted in a season-high rebound total for him as well. The numbers he put up were really impressive. He's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely done. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Pass to Williams. MP passes to Williams. Inside. MP inside. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Taps in the tray.
Good, boy.
Now it's a 6-point Charlotte lead.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Ogden looking it over. Pass to Bay.
He just had a baby that
Shaw with it. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Puts one up from 19. And Sarr pulls it down. Down low. Here's Valanciunas.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right on that block.
Washington making some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Sarr. Corey Kispert comes in for Corey. And Poole subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Brandon Miller comes in for Curry. 1:11 left to play here in the half. Poole the pass to Kuzma. And stolen by Miller. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And the Hornets making a change here. Micic checked in. Here's Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
Slick move by Kuzma off that screen, getting the spacing needed for that shot.
Back to Williams. Hefty move. Close in. No stopping MP.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Cool bounce pass. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. No problems knocking that one down. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A reliable stretch four. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Micic can't hit. And so we wrap up the first half. It's Charlotte up by 6. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for... And that's a halftime...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create.
I knew that dog shit.
And how about the amount he's
contributing in the shit they post for
through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Poole and Kispert are the guards set. Sadiq Bey is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
High as hell, I just told Max, let's go to Mars. Baby Chief dropped out of school, but youngin' still jump out of cars. She gon' fuck me if I let her. This the only chance she got. Nigga know they can't fuck with me. He still stand on his still. I'm on bitches in my crib. They closed off, nothing. Get off truths and stop talking. He just goes off. They can't tell him, you know, he nice. Stop the boys and fucking cops. Mama want me to go to church. My bitch wanna eat up any honest. I hate a broke bitch with no morals. Somehow always in the drama. Baby Chief like 5'4" with that Drake 6'2". You know they knows. All time he start living in this truth. I got it. Let this send me around. Oh, niggas know I'm hot. Ooh, fuck them. I know I am. Still dropped out of school.
Speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. Don't push the tempo as much as
I stopped doing drugs cause they make me busted. 900 powers, but not one is about a dumb bitch. Make this nigga broke his head. And bum shit, dumb dick, wow. Keep saying dumb shit. Like, that's that shit that make me mad. If she fuck with the ops, then I'm strangling her. I'm tired of teachers telling me to get out her ass. We ain't get no bad influences. Bitch, hey, broke his head like JC Penny, bro. But wasn't who's still filling out slow.
7 points in the game. Bridges with some nice defense.
Both fish, but we need them, this nigga, we need both.
In the corner, it's
back and I got cash and bags.
That's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
But he can't eat no
rock of offensive
that's what they needed a sale. Yo, bitch, look like a wish he might catch a bill. When she was through the Disney, took her to Wisconsin deal. Telling Max we about to go to Mars. Baby Chief jumped out of school, but young and still jump out of
I
cars.
like this execution coming out of the half solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Ball. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And the Hornets lead by 7.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Up top, Kuzma, defended by Bridges. 6 to shoot. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body. Work hard. Watch film. Find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Charlotte moving the ball around. Shots good by Miller.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Your Wizards Houston State to the floor.
And a new group. Brian Keefe calling time. out here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Brian Keefe reviewing the game plan with his team during that last time out. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. See if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's MP. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And Charlotte looking who they've got. Up it forward. It's Miller and Bridges. Ball runs point with Martin out on the wing. And it's Williams at the 5.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half.
Oh, fuck no. What's up?
Been calling that little girl my daughter, but just found out
he hasn't netted another one since.
Oh, boy.
Trail by 7. Here's Kispert. And the rejection by MP. And he's able to get it back.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. MP's got 4 points in the quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
With the fadeaway, count the basket.
Yeah, man. That's so easy.
Got the lead up to 11 now for Charlotte.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Kuzma, right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Miles Bridges. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And he is unable to get the second one.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Ball against Poole.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And the rejection by MP. Pass the ball. Back to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. MP's got 12 points in just the second half. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Down by 12. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Charlotte.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And they took charge when it counted. We asked 100 married women, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good a singer is your husband? 1. What might you do right after your boss says you're fired? Find a new job. Name something you can't live without. Love. Give me a word that rhymes with hickey. Pass. Tell me something around your house that the dog really hates. The cat. Give me a word that rhymes with hickey. We asked 100 married women on a scale of 1 to 10, how good a singer is your husband? You said 1. Survey said. After your boss says you're fired, you said find a new job. Survey said you can't live without. You said no. Survey said, hey, that's a true statement. You cannot live in this world without love. Cannot do it. Give me a word that rhymes with hickey. You said. And tell me something around your house that the dog really hates. You said that cat. Survey said. Christina, what relation are you to Carissa? That's my big sister. All right, Carissa did what she needed to do. She got you almost exactly halfway there. She got 96 points. 104 points to win. Gonna be a little bit tougher this time. We're gonna give you 25 seconds. You ready? I'm ready. All right, let's remind everybody Carissa's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. We asked 100 married women, on the scale of 1 to 10, how good a singer is your husband? A 5. What might you do right after your boss says you're fired? Throw something. Name something you can't live without. My husband. Give me a word that rhymes with hickey. Pass. Tell me something around your house the dog really hates. A cat. Try again. Pass. Give me a word that rhymes with hickey. Mickey. Give me something your dog hates. Squirrel. We asked 100 married women on a scale of 1 to 10, how good a singer is your husband? You said 5. Survey said 1. 1 was the number 1 answer. What might you do after your boss says you're fired? You said you don't throw something. Survey said cry and leave was the number 1 answer. Name something you can't live without, and you said your husband. Boy, that sounds good. Big K, you understand? Survey said air and oxygen was number 1. Give me a word that rhymes with
According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, more than 100 Americans die each day in traffic crashes, and more than 6,000 per day are injured. The top causes are drunk driving, speeding, and distracted driving. If you were injured in a crash, you may be entitled to recover damages, including medical costs and lost wages. Alexander Shinara has over 23 years of experience handling these kinds of cases. Available 24/7, nights and weekends. He tells you to send her prescription to Amazon Pharmacy. She didn't. All one has to do is use Amazon Pharmacy, and her meds will get delivered right to her door. My bad. Big truck accidents in the U.S. are increasing every year. For over 23 years, attorney Alexander Shinara has helped 18-wheeler accident victims recover millions of dollars. If you've been in an accident involving an 18-wheeler, we are here for you. Call me, Alabama.
Now, more than ever, all U.S. veterans need your help. If you have an old car, truck, or van, you can donate it today and help them. And they'll come pick it up for free. Plus, the money raised helps our nation's disabled veterans and their families. Call the number on your screen right now. Within a few days, we'll come and tow it away for free, running or not. And the proceeds greatly help U.S. veterans. So please call right now.
Monday.
Ready? Let's go!
TV's most electrifying show is on you. Sounds good. I'm going to call.
Come on, please.
Hi, sir. Monday at 8 on Fox 34. More than 100 Americans die each day in traffic crashes, and more than 6,000 per day are injured. If you were injured in a crash, you may be entitled to recover damages. Alexander Shinara is available 24/7, nights and weekends. Staying one step ahead with news and weather at 9 p.m. An hour earlier. Get local news at the right time with Fox 34 News at 9.
Notching their 9th win overall. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Williams.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for...
You earned that one.